Alright guys, so I'm taking a little bit of a break from the 11 coupe, and today we're going to kind of focus on the hatch. And all I'm going to do is just clean it up. You can see it's starting to rust a little bit, and that's because I put like a ghetto tarp on and it wasn't really helping with covering it from the rain. So I have a little bit of rust. I'm going to scuff it down, and then I'm not going to paint it. I'm going to spray some grease so that it will just kind of prevent it from rusting, and we'll work on it later when it's not raining anymore, because I am going to be working on it outside. So just going to leave it like that for now, just letting it dry. It's actually sunny right now, so I'm going to let it dry for a little bit, then I'll spray the grease down, and then we'll go ahead and cover it with the better tarp. But my dad is over and he wanted me to change his brakes on his truck. I don't really have garage space and it was raining, so I wanted to do it under here. But I drove his car to the back, and because it's muddy, he got stuck. So he's stuck over here. And let's go ahead and check it out. So here it is. It's all muddy, and I tried to use some bricks and stuff, but it just wasn't coming out. I'm gonna have to figure something else out. So it's pretty stuck into the mud, and I brought my FJ here, and I'm waiting for my dad to come back. He's buying some straps, so we're gonna go ahead and strap it to my car, and then hopefully we could pull it out after that. But once we do that, I can finally change his brakes. I have some wheels that has my KO2s on there. I kind of want to put those on to see how it looks like, and I might just give it to him so he could drive it like that. Alright, so I'm just gonna wait for him to get here, and then hopefully we could pull out the truck, and it'll be pretty funny to record, so I'm gonna record that, and I'll see you guys in a second. Alright guys, got the strap, and we're gonna try to pull it out. Hopefully it's kind of ghetto, but should be good enough. So So that was easy, but what are the odds of this happening? And for some reason the truck was right on one of the water pipes, and so I'm gonna leave it to see if it's leaking. Oh man, I think it's leaking. Looks like, I hope not. So we're gonna leave it like this for a little bit. It's kind of kinked right here, so we're gonna see if it leaks or not. If it does, then we're gonna have to cut it and replace it with a new pipe. So at least we got the truck out. It's a big old mess right here. But now I'm gonna move the truck into the patio and then replace the brakes. Alright, so I moved the truck to this side because it's not raining, so it should be okay. And hopefully it doesn't rain tomorrow, but should be able to finish it tonight. I've already swapped one, so we swapped it out to new rotors and new brake pads, because I believe these are very warped out, and my dad says that it shakes a lot when he brakes. So I just told him to just go ahead and replace all of it. It's a little bit better because sometimes you're not able to resurface it anyways. I'm gonna go ahead and just swap it all out, all brand new pieces, and he should be good to go. Just gonna do the other side. It's very easy stuff and pretty chill today. Just gonna be doing that. I have my KO2s that I kind of want to put on. Maybe I'll put them on and see how the car looks like, or if it could handle the size of the 31s, and then maybe put those on, have my dad take his spares home, and then we'll see how it looks like. But yeah, let me go ahead and finish up the brakes, and then we'll try to put on the new wheels and see how it looks like. got the FJ wheels and the KO2s on here, and it looks like it might be okay. So it's not dropped yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and drop it down, and then we'll see if it fits. Hopefully it does. If it does, then I'll swap the backs as well, but everything is looking good. You guys can see I just finished this side too, and it actually didn't take long at all. It took me about maybe 15 minutes. So we're gonna go ahead and get the wheels and put it on, and then see if it fits. Hopefully it does. It looks really good already. You guys can see that right there, and makes the truck look a little bit more modern as well. But let's go ahead and switch it out. Alright, it's on and it looks really good. I didn't impact it on, I just used it to put it on there. I'm gonna go ahead and use a torque wrench and torque it on to spec, but it looks amazing. So let me go ahead and torque them down, and then we'll set down the wheels and spray it down so it's a little bit cleaner, and then we'll see how it looks like. So really excited for these, and hopefully it fits. So I'm scared there might be some rubbing issues here, but let's hope that it's high enough to not have the issues. They're only 31s, so they should be okay. But yeah, let me go ahead and finish everything up, and then we'll come back when it's all done. Alright guys, got the wheels on. I'm gonna just wipe it down with some sponge and water. Too lazy to bring out the hose, so just gonna do this. Alright. That looks so much better. So it looks like it's good. There is a lot of clearance here. It clears the upper control arm. You can see the ball joint's pretty stressed out right now because I think it needs upper control arms. We have the I-box springs on here, or suspension, and I think it's stressing this out. So we're gonna have to change that out later, but so far seems okay. But yeah, these are the wheels, and man, it looks so much better with it on. Way more up to date. These are the backs here. I wish I did a before and after for the fronts, but it's okay. We could do before and after for the backs. So here it is here, and these are the FJ wheels and the KO2s. My dad actually has a check engine light for the charcoal canister, and I don't know if I'll get to that this week. If not, then I'll just have him bring it in next time. Still drives okay, just needs to be changed out so that check engine light could turn off and he could smog his truck. But overall, really happy about these. That's it, the KO2s are on. Looks really good. I'll probably wait to drive it. I'll probably wait to put all four on before I drive them. So I'm gonna do that maybe tomorrow. Hopefully it doesn't rain. If it does, I'll probably just do it in the rain. It's not that bad since it's just changing wheels. It's not anything mechanical, so it should be okay. If it does rain, I'll record that tomorrow too. Tonight I gotta go do some stuff, so I'll probably end it here. I'll catch up with you guys back tomorrow. Oh, actually, here's an update for... Oh man, I gotta fix this fence. Here's an update on my 86. I sprayed lithium grease and WD-40 everywhere, so you can see there's a puddle of grease. It's okay, I'm gonna leave it like that just because it's gonna be a couple of months, maybe next month or two, before I can actually work on this car like really good. I sprayed the whole engine bay too. Everything is nice and greased up, and I like the lithium grease because it actually sticks on really well. WD-40 just tends to run off. Gonna leave it like this, maybe do 1 or 2 coats within like a week or 2 just to keep it greased up. I don't want to paint it just because I want to make sure there's no rust, convert everything, make sure all the seams are good, and just do it all one time so that I know that it's good, instead of primering everywhere and kind of losing track of where I left off on. This is going to be the next best thing, and everything is pretty much greased up. Everything that matters, all of the parts that does get rusted easily and gets touched by water, I sprayed it down. Should be good now. I probably have to go buy a really big tarp so that I could tarp the whole car instead of doing sections like I did with these 2 little blue ones. That didn't work out good at all. I'm gonna go ahead and get a bigger tarp so I could just tarp the whole car and wrap it up like a Christmas present. Gonna do that. Nothing much going on in this vlog, just a little bit of update of what's going on. I have not had time to do much with the coupe, but we're gonna go ahead and try to finish off the fenders in this video. So you can see I'm almost done. Everything's good now. I made my body line and it looks really good. Super happy about that. I don't really care that it's kind of wavy here. I know it doesn't look good, but what I'm gonna do is, because I don't have the trim here, I'm gonna just buy some universal stuff and just make that work, because it's impossible to find 11 ones. The Treno ones are shaped really weird, if you guys remember, and it only cuts off like right here. It doesn't go all the way to the end where it's supposed to. It actually cuts off like really high, like right here. So let me see. I actually have it right here, and let's go to this side. So you can see if I put it in, it ends right there. I need it to be like right where the side skirt's gonna end, so it's gonna look weird if I have like a 3-inch gap right there. Plus these are kind of weird shape. I wish these worked because they're easier to find and they're not arm and a leg to buy, but it's okay. We'll just do with what we have. And this side is still a nightmare. I know it's not the prettiest Bondo work, but it's okay. It's getting done and it should look pretty good once I'm done with it. Kind of making them a little bit wider than it's supposed to be, I think. I want it to be really flush with the bumper and just look really good. So you can see here, body lines are getting there. Everything's looking really good. We gotta go ahead and finish that. The front here is looking really good. You can see that. Oh man, I'm loving this part. This part is the scariest for me because it had so much rust and holes. I have to grind this down just to clean it up, just a little excess Bondo. But everything's looking really good. See you guys.